This is the Fargo 5. I'm Conrad Fargo. We're moving into Fargo Fun. There's so many fun things to do in this town if you've got a car and you can get there. I was just at the Chamber. We were talking about things for newcomers to deal with. We're here with Cordell Hoff from Good Times on NP. Hello, Cordell.
Hello.
Is it just Good Times is the name of the place?
Good Times on NP.
So the full name is Good Times on NP, and this is a new restaurant or a new comedy club.
New comedy club.
It's like a bar.
Yep, comedy club, beer bar.
Yeah.
Yep, mocktails.
Doing comedy, and you're going to do comedy, and you're going to do karaoke.
Correct. Yep.
So we can come and we can have some beers, and sing some songs.
Absolutely, so, liquid encouragement.
Well, and so tell me, are you running beer specials to get everybody ready to sing, or you think people can just come in without having the liquid encouragement put in, or you're hoping with just the beer, right? This is right off NP. How's that going to go when they come in? So is it 3-drink minimum, or what's the?
No, we're not going to put a minimum or anything. We don't want to encourage any heavy drinking. We just want to have people to have a good, enjoyable, memorable time. But we will be doing some specials that night, and people that are brave enough to go up, yeah, maybe we'll give you half off a beer or something.
There you go.
We'll get that figured out. But yeah.
What's the so this is. Obviously, the place is called Good Times on NP. You're on NP Avenue. NP Avenue is pretty long. Where exactly are you guys?
Right, Sushi Burrito's our neighbor, so to get into...
You're in the back? You're in the back section there?
Yeah, correct.
Oh, my goodness. Yep. Okay, so you know Nat and Aaliyah, obviously.
Yeah.
You must know them very well.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Great people.
Yeah.
Same. Yep, Henry's the other neighbor with Photolicious.
At Photolicious. Yeah, I know all of them very, very well.
Yep.
So you rented out that backspace finally. That's cool. I think because the way it's got that stage set up there.
Yep.
Yeah. So you walk in there, NP. There was construction going on for a long time. That construction is over, or are we still fighting the construction?
The road or the parking lot situation. Yeah, that just started, and I think that's a 2-year deal.
Okay, that's going to take for a while to get that done.
Yeah,
but is there still plenty of street parking?
It's kind of limited. I know that there's been a lot of people just kind of parking on Broadway and taking the alley.
Okay,
because you can get in through the alleyway there too.
When Fargo's downtown, I love it. I said before, I've really only lived 2 places, Fargo and Tokyo, and there's so many things that I miss about Japan that are really just big city stuff. Because when you're in Fargo, everywhere else is more rural.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you get in your car and you drive here, and you get in your car and you drive there. You can't walk anywhere. But if you can get to downtown, well, everything's walkable. So
Absolutely.
You can, and just the smell of the food on the street and the hustle and the bustle and the crowds. So you park on Broadway, and then we walk towards Sushi Burrito. Do you have you've got your own sign out there now?
We're getting the Good Time sign put up, but we have the vapor shop. You can also take that entrance too.
Okay,
Yep.
The vape shop there's a vape shop next door now.
Correct. Yep,
okay. It was a gourmet hot dog place for a long time.
Correct.
I think Youngblood started there.
Okay.
That place has changed a lot of hands. But you're going to walk in through the Sushi Burrito entrance mostly.
Correct. Yep.
And then you walk through. You say hi to Nat and Aaliyah.
Yep.
And then you've got the door there. You walk in. It's like a big open place. I know it, right?
Yep. Yep.
Is it? How many people are you expecting on this first karaoke night?
That could be the wild card Friday night. A lot of people just want to unwind after the week, and I'm anticipating a full house. I really am.
This is May 31st.
May 31st.
And what time does it start?
It's going to start at 9 and go till midnight.
9 at night.
Correct.
Well, that's well past my bedtime. I got a newborn in the house. My wife and we sleep in shifts. So I go to bed from 8 to 2, and then I wake up. So I can't. And you said you'd be done at midnight?
Yep.
So, well, I'm gonna have to miss it. I'll be asleep. But no cover charge.
No, we're not going to.
And no drink minimum.
Nope.
So literally just anybody off the street can come and sing?
Absolutely. 21 or older.
Are you ready for that?
Yeah. We did do a show here a couple weeks ago, kind of a smaller one, open mic night. Mm-hmm. And we did have somebody walking through the alley, heard what was going on, and she came in and literally blew the doors off. I thought it was somebody that they had booked. And
yeah.
they're like,
she was
no,
hilarious.
she just happened to be walking by.
Just a crazy person. So you guys have been up and running for a while.
Yeah, off and on. We did some soft openings just to kind of get some things figured out, make sure the experience is right.
Well, that's really cool. And so what are your normal hours of operation then?
4 to midnight on Wednesday through Saturdays.
Okay.
And then in the future, we're looking at, opening more during the week too. We're going to have some different things that we're going to also be doing, like comedy shows, have local musicians, talent shows, trivia, and any other games that people are open to kind of throw out there. I mean, we'll figure something out.
So anytime, I mean, this place sounds like a good time. Anytime you're free between 4 to midnight. I think 4 is a good opening time. You think you're going to get a lot of people at 4 o'clock?
Yeah, it seems like downtown, unless you have like a restaurant, most people are just down there to eat until the weekends or whatever.
Yeah.
But usually 4 o'clock is when things start to liven up a little bit. People getting off at 3 or whatever.
Well, so is there going to be open mic at 4 o'clock? Or, I mean, is most of the time when you walk in there's something going on? When I walk in there, am I expected to be observing or participating in something?
We're going to post those special nights on our Facebook and Instagram pages.
Okay.
But most nights is going to be just relaxed environment. You can come sit down, have a couple drinks with your friends.
So it's really just more of a hangout spot.
Absolutely, yeah.
I love that idea. You should maybe think of doing, I don't know, maybe the market's not there. Fargo's not that big of a town, although we've got almost 250,000 people in the whole metro. See, my problem always is, because I'm a realtor at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties, I work nights and weekends, and so like I'm always free during the day.
Sure.
Because nobody wants to look at a house; they're working. So, I'm busy when everybody else isn't, and I'm free when everyone else is busy. So I never have anything to do at 4 o'clock. So I've always wanted to do open mic, but like I say, it's past my bedtime at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. So, how often are you planning on doing this karaoke?
We're just kind of figuring that out with the different promoters. We're hoping to do something every week in the near future, to every other week starting out, and just kind of see how things progress from there.
That's great. And you said also you're doing open mics, and then you have people coming in. Who's probably your biggest competition? Because I think actually he has a show on this channel, Blaze Kautzman. Do you know? Maybe I'm saying his last name wrong.
Yep.
You know Blaze?
Yep.
Have you talked to him? And I know he does the comedy around here. Do you have him booked yet?
No, there's been several that have kind of came in and showed interest, and we're open to whoever wants to come in. Just get a hold of me. Send us a message on our Facebook page or Instagram, and we'll definitely get in touch with you.
This is so exciting. I mean, so this came out of like the whole idea was just, well, I got to do something, and it's not going to be a smoke shop in Minnesota, so I might as well open a beer and comedy club.
Yep.
What on earth inspired you to?
I just wanted to do something in the entertainment industry, and kind of give back to the local artists and just kind of give them a platform that they can have their voice and talents be shown. That's
very cool. And now, how many people do you have on staff?
We got 4 right now.
Wow.
Yep.
I mean, is there going to be food at all? So if I get hungry, I gotta go out to Nat and Aaliyah's? We
do have a food license. It's a pretty simple one. We can do like frozen pizzas and things like that. But Nat and Leah, they were looking at doing some appetizers, and Henry too. That way we can kind of give them some business too. They're great neighbors, and I just want to see them flourish just as much as us.
Well, and they have a very loyal following of people who love their food, love their restaurant. They have a great customer base.
Yep.
That's really interesting. Karaoke, as you know, is a very Japanese thing. Of course, in Japan, you don't do it in front of a bunch of people. You do it just privately. I mean, are you aware of this? Like in Japan, the way it's done is you go into a small little room with like 2 other friends.
Oh, sure.
And then you pay like $20 for what they call nomi hodai, which means all you can drink. And I definitely get my money's worth out of that. Are you considering maybe doing nomi hodai on your karaoke nights?
I don't think our insurance and that will allow that to quite happen, but it'd be kind of comical to tape. And
well, you could really synergize if you were to make it like more of a Japanese style, not karaoke, but karaoke. if you made it, you know, and synergize that with Nat and Ali, you know, because they're sushi and they're tied in with the Japanese community there, you might be able to reach a whole new market segment that you didn't even dream of. So there's an interesting idea. All right. Well, we are going to move on to our next segment, which is Fargo Fresh. But first, why don't you tell us one more time? Tell us all about the event. It's one more time.
It's going to be Friday, May 31st from 9 to 12. So get your singing voice ready and get ready to come down and have a good time.
And it's on NP Avenue, right? Gosh, so what street? What's the address over there?
It'd be 623 NP
623.
Avenue.
Yeah, 623. Yep. That's right. It's all right. Just west of Broadway there. So see you guys there, and we'll come back with the Fargo Fresh. So don't go nowhere.